and welcome to Luminosity Yoga. Today I am in Berlin in Tiergarten, and I'm filming a short video for Venus. And Venus has just come out of her retrograde, so she will still be going through another month of actually just tracing the steps that she actually went through. So the same degrees of the zodiac, of the sign of Leo that she already went through in her retrograde, she is going to go forward now. So like each sign of the zodiac has 30 degrees. So she will trace back the degrees that she has already gone over in her retrograde period. And then she will really be in a very new phase from the beginning of October, the 3rd of October. And today I'd like to look at Venus, who's now direct in the sign of Leo, in the fire sign, the sign of the lion, the heart, the idea of sovereignty, and the sun, of course, what really brings you joy in your life. And it's very much connected to creativity and playfulness. And on the 6th of September, Venus forms a trine, which is a beneficial energy with Chiron. And Chiron, who is considered for some a planet, for others an asteroid, connected to the idea of the wounded healers. So the things inside of us that we find difficult to heal and we might be able to heal in others. And with Aries, Chiron is in Aries, and that being another fire sign, it forms this beneficial energy. Aries, I talked about it before, is related to the head, Leo to the heart. And now maybe there's an opportunity for us to heal something where we can bring the head and the heart together. So our mind and the way we feel. And especially in this time, which this creative Leo lunar cycle with a Venus in Leo, and Venus now having reappeared as a morning star. So in her retrograde period, transitions from being an evening star, meaning that she rises in the evening and she goes into the underworld, disappears from the night sky, and then appears as a morning star just before the sunrise. So if you feel an early riser, you may really want to connect with Venus before sunrise and like connect with her wisdom directly. And so let's start by sitting and really embody this energy in a way that helps us connect the head and the heart. And for those of you who haven't seen my channel before, my name is Anja. This is my Luminosity Yoga channel where I try to bring astrology and yoga together and help you embody those so you can flow with the energies in a more conducive way, or you can get like a sensual understanding of the transit. So let's start by sitting and just take a moment to arrive and just feeling how your body connects to the surface that you're sitting on. And just becoming aware of where your body meets the ground. And at the same time, becoming aware of your breath without changing it, just sensing the breath, physically feeling the breath. And you can start by sensing it at the nose, if that's comfortable. Sensing how the breath enters the nose. And on the exhale, leaves. Just taking inventory of yourself. How are you right now? How are you feeling physically? mentally and emotionally. And again, without judging, just becoming aware of what is right now. And then let's start to deepen the breath and allow yourself to receive the inhale from your tailbone or your perineum and feeling the breath move up the spine to the center of your forehead. And then on your exhale, just releasing the breath down and releasing whatever may have come loose on your inhale, whatever you don't need right now to become present and available for this short breath. So just repeat that a few more times, inhaling up to the center of your forehead, the third eye. And then exhaling down, all the way down into the earth, releasing anything, stress, tension, energies of others from your day. A few more of those. At the end of your inhale, just stay for a short pause, just sensing again at your third eye, whatever it is you can feel there. And then at the exhale, also all the way down into the earth. And then just at the end of the exhale, just feel whatever you can feel in your, at your root. So around your perineum or your tailbone, if that's hard to feel the perineum. Inhaling up, allowing a short pause at the third eye, and fully exhaling down again at the end of your exhale, allowing a short interval of breath at your perineum. And then open your eyes, bring your arms up on your inhale. And then on your exhale, bring all that energy into your heart center. Two more, inhale. And exhale, and bringing all that energy into your heart center. Pausing at the end of the exhale for a moment. One more time. And then we're going to sound one arm. Take a deep exhale. Inhale for your arm. And then bow your head to your heart. And set the intention to allow yourself to shine, to allow yourself to radiate your beauty, your wisdom, and also all of yourself, more of yourself, including all the parts that may have been hurt and you might feel awkward about and you may have been wanting to exhale. So really welcoming back in all of those parts and letting them support you and really shining your true self. Bring that into the body with your breath, or choose a different intention that feels more appropriate. And then rub your hands together. And place your hands onto the center of your heart. Take a few deep inhales, just sensing your heart. And then opening your eyes and just come on all fours. We're just going to do a few cat-cows to just warm up the spine a little bit. On your exhale, allow your tailbone to drop and round the lower middle upper back. Start again with the tailbone and then just let your back gradually arch and lift from your heart. Not from the chin, let the chin just follow, it comes automatically, but let the heart lead. And again, from the tailbone to the crown, rounding. And then in the other direction, and allowing your heart to lead, and the head just to follow. One more time. And then tuck your toes under, bring your seat to your heels, exhale. Inhale, come on all fours with a round back again. And then exhale, we come into downward facing dog, just walking a little bit on the spot. It means you bend one knee, you keep your feet in the same place. And then you come on the tiptoes, and on your next exhale, you bend the other knee and bring the opposite heel towards the ground. If you cannot reach your ground, do not strain, just allow whatever is possible. You can also bring the feet wider. So just always remember to be gentle with yourself and respect the boundaries of your own body and your current state. So that's dependent on so many things, just the temperature, your environment, how you're feeling, what you've been doing before, all the rest of everything. So just be mindful and gentle with yourself. And then we're gonna come into what is called Warrior One traditional. So you bring the left foot flat on the ground at a 45-degree angle, so diagonally facing front. So the left foot is pretty much on the left side of your mat in the back. And then bring the right foot forward straight, so toes pointing straight. And the right foot is on the right side of your mat. So it's like your feet are on two tracks, like train tracks. So then very slowly bring the tailbone down, allow yourself to rise and lift your heart. So that's the traditional warrior. Some people like to bring their hands together and look up. That can be a lot of straining for the neck. If it feels comfortable, you can do that and really lift the heart that way. Otherwise, just open your arms comfortably at your shoulder width. Breathing deeply. And again, just repeating that affirmation, I'm allowing myself to shine and I'm embracing more of myself. All of the exiled parts. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. And you can slightly move a little bit, especially if you haven't warmed up the hips. So always, like I say, be gentle. Allow yourself to modify. And one more time, deep inhale. And then on the exhale, so we interlace the fingers behind the back. So just become aware what thumb is on top. For me, it's the right thumb. And then we're going to come into what is called a humble warrior. So I'm going to bend forward. And again, if that is not available to you, and I'm going to stay here for a few breaths, releasing my head and breathing deeply. And you can do modifications. You can place the back knee on the ground again, just making sure the foot is under the knee. Knee is just below your hip. And you can also interlace that way and come into the posture that way. You can keep either your shin flat on the ground or tuck your back foot under, whatever helps you stabilize. And just stay here for a few breaths, releasing the head and really feeling strong, strength in your center through your feet. Inhale, coming up. And again, you can either bring your hands together, really this traditional posture, or open the arms wide towards the sky And then exhale, place the hands on the mat, come back into downward facing dog. And again, just take a moment just maybe to move your hips from side to side, opening the sides of the body a bit more. Opening the fingers wide and really allowing your heart to melt as you're very, very steady in your hands and your feet, and your center is engaged. And then you place the right foot diagonally facing front on the ground and the left foot front. So right foot on the right side of the mat in the back, left foot on the left side of the mat. So like 2 tracks. And then again, bring your arms up and repeat that affirmation to allow yourself to shine, including all the parts of yourself that you may have exiled or that you might feel ashamed about, that might be hurting. Really embracing more of yourself. Allowing yourself to radiate. That's the idea of Leo, really allowing that all that creative side of yourself to come through. All your strength and wisdom and your playfulness. And then interlace the fingers, and now the other thumb on top. For me, that's the left thumb. Again, you can either come front into humble warrior this way, or you place the back knee on the ground. Again, making sure the joints are aligned. So the heel under the knee under the hip. And you can come into the posture that way. And breathing deeply. Inhale, coming up. And then bringing the hands to your hips. Bend your back knee, turn the heel up, step to the front of your mat. I'm going to turn your way. And again, just bring the hands onto the center of your chest and just sensing your breath, sensing your aliveness. And we're going to ground before we walk into the rest of our day. So really sense and feel your feet from the inside. And making sure that your breath stays or it starts to come down, so it's not lifting you out of the feet, just really sensing the feet on the ground and feeling your feet from the inside. And becoming aware of your feet as as a part of your foundation. And then we're going to feel the pelvic floor, letting our appetite, our sexual desires rest, just sensing whatever we can sense here. Becoming aware of our pelvis as part of our foundation. And then sense your solar plexus. Just going to place the hands on it, just above the navel, below the rib cage. And whatever you can feel here in this area. Grounding yourself through your solar plexus. Allowing whatever emotions there might be. Tension, whatever else you might feel here. And then we move up to the collarbones. Sensing the collarbones. There's a lot of lymph nodes around here. Just sensing that body part. You can place the hands again on your heart or just open the arms, whatever feels comfortable. And grounding through this structure of your collarbones, feeling them as part of your foundation. Release the back of your head and your jaw, sensing whatever you might be aware of, you can feel in that space. And becoming aware of those body parts as part of your foundation. And then last but not least, feeling your crown. Any sensations here? And allowing yourself to ground through the crown. And then just come back into seated posture, just to finish off. And give thanks. Place the hands in front of your heart. And then just thinking of something you're thankful for in your life. And allowing that to inform the way you feel. So like a big smile on the horizon in the sky. And we close with one arm, take a deep exhale. And inhale. And I'm inviting you to share the energy you have created with all beings without one exception. We're dedicating this practice to Venus, who is now direct and able to support us in new ways and help us shine again as a morning star. Namaste. So please like, subscribe if you've enjoyed the free resources, share my video, comment. I'm very happy to connect with you. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye for now.